How's it going, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe class. What the hell? Okay then, that just happened. How's it going, guys? Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Leaderclass Optimus Prime. This is not going to be the only Optimus Prime I look at today, as I do also have the Hunt for the Decepticons repaint of Leaderclass Optimus Prime. But for the sake of simplicity in making the video, we're talking about the 09 version, not the 2010. You will see him again later, though. So, this is probably going to... This is correction. This is going to be the forever best leader class toy for any person that enjoys the movies like I do. The Revenge of the Fallen leader class Optimus Prime set a standard back in 09, I believe they said, on how engineering can be and so on and so forth. Hence why these idiots exist. Once I get Mudflap, I'm gonna make a video. And square or chair squeaking. And yeah, vehicle mode, it is a amazing 1-to-1 recreation of the Peterbilt 379, I believe it is. I'll search up the truck model and put it like right here. Put it about right there. And yeah, just looking at the details, you got the awesome gold to red transition there, same as the flames. And just, it's such a neat and big truck. Like, just look at that. The only real comparison I can really make is with the 2007 Leader Class toy. And obviously you can tell there's a great size difference between the two toys. But I think that's what gives the 07 toy its own charm as well. It doesn't fit into what comes up later. It's essentially a design trope that came from a prior era of toys, i.e. being Cybertron. And you can see that within the transformation and the way the toy is for this one. With the Revenge of the Fallen toy, that's when they shifted every gear. They redesigned the entire version, or the entire toy, just to make it fit. Or they took the character from the screen, re-engineered it, and put it into a toy. And by this point, they had finally perfected how to do a movie toy. Unlike the 07 one. I still love this thing really much. And there's another truck I guess I could bring in, and that being the Hunt for the Decepticons version. Even then, it is very hard to tell. Get your eyebrow down. It is very hard to tell any form of difference because they are the exact same toy, pretty much. As far as I could tell, there's no major differences. Yeah, there's no real differences between the two toys. So, yeah. We are going to do the transformation for this toy. We're going to start off by coming to the front, and you got to try and shimmy all of that stuff up, like so. At the back, we'll do the same thing. I'm going to pull that all up. Now that allows us to fold it back like that. Next, we're going to come to the side here. Grab it like this so you don't break the thing. Unpeg the stack. And bring it around. Find that tab and tab it in. Bring it all the way out. Same thing on this side. Grab it from here, fold it out, unpeg the stack, flip it around and peg it in. Since I didn't do it on this side, we're going to grab it from here and we're just going to push up along that entire crease and joint. Flipping it around, we're going to bring these two sections back like so. Come on, there we go. And there we're just going to peg in together. Now you're going to bring the gas canisters, flip them like so, and they do peg in right there and there. I do recommend you guys be careful with this section because from prior experience as a kid and even now, I've seen this section likes to break a lot. The rear wheel wells, we're going to start flipping up like so. We're going to rotate them and then bring it up. We're just going to peg into these little pegs there, and they'll be secure there. Come back to the front. We're going to unpeg these air filters from the side of the truck, and sadly you're supposed to do it a certain way. You're supposed to split these a certain way, but I've never been able to figure that out. So what I do is I reach in and I just start separating everything all together. Then you can take the front hood section and work it out, folding it down in the process. Same thing on this side, make the clearance, fold it up, take the front windows here, pop those up, and bring them out like so. Now we're going to bring the arms out. They're going to shift, or correction, they're going to flip around and then up, pegging it into the main chest, like so. Use that ratchet. We're going to start bringing his arm back, and then down. Same thing on the other side. We're going to flip this entire section up and around. Peg it in. Flip it, ratchet it back, flip it down. And in. There we go. Activate the gimmick. Bring his head all the way up. And we are just going to secure the entire torso into the fifth wheel. There we go. Next, we're going to simply start spreading the legs, like so. Coming to the back, we're going to shift his wheels here on a double hinge. Just going to bring them in like so. That'll allow us to bring the wheels or the legs down all the way. I'm going to raise you guys up quickly. Alright, so for this entire section here, we're just going to accordion it up, like so. And then his feet, we're going to straighten it out there, peg it in, flip out his toes, pop the foot off the ball joint, pop it back on. Then we're going to flip up the grill, and that is one foot all done. Pretty much done now. I'm just going to grab the doors here and bring down his entire chest windows. And you're supposed to section or put the abdomen bits into his belly here, but the one side just broke as I was transforming him for the video, so it's going to do that a lot. But what you're supposed to do is there's a cavity right here in his abdomen that it's supposed to fit into. Right there at the top. There we go. And it just slides down and fits in there. The one pectoral doesn't do that anymore, so it's just going to start popping off. Like that. Which sucks, but It's one of the few issues I do have with the toy. Rest, we're just going to straighten him out now. Flip up his little shoulder bits. I'm going to start rotating his arms. Bend them as well, so we can make clearance for the blade. Oh, voice crack. Collapse that. Shift that all back. Then this air filter gets flipped around. And creates that little round shoulder section he has. Same thing on this side. Clear that. Shift this around. Bend his arm. Bring that down. Slide that up. And fold up that, or bring out that air filter. And that is the transformation for the 09 Leaderclass Optimus Prime. Oh, wait, before I forget. Gotta move his visor bits there. There we go. And that is Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And that's pretty cool. And robot mode for Optimus looks pretty good. I love how a lot of the detail is also comprised of the actual vehicle parts. Just makes this thing look one-to-one with the movie. Obviously, he does have a backpack, but in 09, it was kind of inevitable. But just the details itself. I will forever stand by it when I say movie toys are the best of the best. Like, that just looks amazing. You can see a bunch of the Mech Alive in his chest there, and a little bit here on his arm. I don't know, just the detail in the sculpt. I just love it. He does have weapons, if you couldn't already tell by the blades poking out at the back. That he can dual wield. They're stuck. There we go. He can dual wield his Energon blades from the first 2 live action movies, which is really cool. And with the way the toy is articulated, it can help complement the fact that he is a sword wielder. Just look at that. Here. Quickly, going to get a live thumbnail right about now. Love that. And yeah. Obviously, it does have its issues. At least with the way it is made. I wish they did his chest bits a little differently, or at least how they would secure, because with that piece breaking off, that's a little painful to hear, because this is one of my favorite toys. Another thing would be the fact they gave his repaint. The one thing I do not like when it comes to this toy, though, is the fact that as much as I love his mouth-plated face, they gave him a open face about a year later with the Hunt for the Decepticons one. And I think, for me at least, I wish they gave this face to that Prime. Because I know for a good half of the movie, he had no faceplate. And I just knocked into my light. But other than that, other than those 2 main things, this is an amazing toy. I'm going to keep his blades out for articulation. And getting into it, he has butterfly joints going forwards and back. Granted, you have to untransform it a little. Head can go left and right. Can't go all the way just due to the electronics that are in it. Arms can go all the way around if you use that butterfly joint. Can go out that far. Bicep swivel. 90 degrees of bend at the arm. And a nice wrist swivel too. Coming down to his legs. No waist swivel, that's just due to the way all that is. But he's got a nice leg going up that far, going back that far, 90 degrees at the knee, and ball joint at the foot. And a slight thigh swivel. He's got a lot of the modern elements to him. He's just missing a couple pieces. Or just missing a couple of oddities here and there. So like I did state, we're doing 2 versions of this toy. But first, for the comparison, we are going to bring in his 07 toy, just to see how much 2 years can make a big difference. I forever will play with this over this, but just the way it looks, I love it. Pardon me. I just love it. Here he is with his repaint. Do I feel like the repaint to this extent was necessary? No, because all they really did was damage it, or at least add black and silver to it. But other than that, these are the same toys, missing minor paint apps here at the doors, thighs, and from the looks of it, his inner legs as well. Yeah. His inner legs are missing the flames. But articulation is the same. Joints are the same. He does have a voice box. If you flip down his crotch piece, apply a little bit of pressure, he'll say his name. But with the repaint, with his 2010 repaint, come on, get in there. You flip down his crotch piece, and he tells you, again, why did all the good stuff go to the repaint than the actual original product? That is my thing. But what I do like a lot about the repaint is that it's meant to be Optimus during the Forest battle. So he's damaged, blah 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 blah. You will never stop at 1. Come on. Flip out. There we go. Shing. I will take you all on. I had to. He has his energon hooks, and those are really nice. I worry about the longevity of them, but they look really nice. From the looks of it, though, now that I am looking at it, this entire top portion here of the hook is simply a reuse of the top portion of the sword. Since I am looking at it, it is almost identical. But I will chop that down to it was probably like that in the movie. But yeah. Is it a good repaint? Oh, definitely. Is it a repaint everybody should get? It's up to you. The only reason I bought it was just for that beautiful mug. I love the Fate or the maskless Prime look. That's just so nice. But other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah. If you guys like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.